Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Comic Books NYC. I just got a quick, I'm calling it a low-key comic call. Basically, it's just some books that are mostly, no big deal kind of pickups that have been kind of sitting around here for like the last month or so. Some of them are like extra books that people have thrown in with other orders or prize wins and things like that. And others are just books that I've been picking up. There are a couple slabs, which I'll save for the end, but nothing crazy, but still pretty cool little haul here that I wanted to share. And then I also have a package to open from Regie Collects, that is. Of course, you guys know who Regie is, I'm sure, if you're watching my channel. He sent me a little package, I think, because I've been a member of his Patreon for quite a while, and I think he was trying to reward some longer-term members. At least that's what I think the AOK was for. We shall find out if that was the case or not. But yeah, that's it. So a little impromptu haul here and AOK unboxing. So if you're watching this on the rewind, appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 955 subscribers. So appreciate all the support, and we will, get into the unboxing. Got a couple friends here in the chat. We got White Whale, Alec, good to see you, man. We got James DS. He's like, low key, need to work on that clickbait title. So this, yeah. So this is the literal opposite of a clickbaity style haul video. I'm literally encouraging people not to watch it because the books are not that great. What's up, Raul? Hi, LA Comic Bro in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, really, this is. I'm doing as little as possible to hype this video up. I would say probably the AOK from Regie will be the exciting part, and maybe I'll just do that right now. So I think that would be appropriate. So let's open up what Regie sent me first, and then we'll get into the haul, quote unquote. So as I was saying before, I'm a member of Regie's Patreon squad. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't remember for how long, but it's definitely been a while. So I think this is a little bonus or AOK related to the fact that I have supported him via Patreon. And right here it says, thank you for the support. So I think he's talking about the Patreon right there. Alec, I'm encouraging people not to watch because it's not that great. Yeah, that's totally his brand. Sorry for encroaching onto your brand tactics a little bit here, but I didn't want a ton of pressure on myself, so I opted for that attitude going in this one. But anyway, so of course Regie packs very well, and everything's super airtight with the plastic wrap and everything. Let me set this Gemini mailer to the side here, or the floor. Is the only side I have left is put stuff on the floor. So let's see what we got here. So get through all this plastic. Yeah. I'll be hearing from his lawyer, just like John's Comics with Kids will be hearing from mine about Kamigories, trademark Don Dada, because I noticed that they rolled out a post to the official Instagram, and that was missing. That was MIA. So Don Dada's a little upset. So there's gonna be some action. There's gonna be some legalese going on in that department. We got to get Don Dada his due on Kamigories. So just you heard it here. Anyway, wow, dude, this is really, really cool. Right off the bat here, I got to say that this is, all right. Anyway, I guess I'm just spoiling this already for everybody. But this is cool, man. This is a cool AOK. So I'm not familiar with this. Oh wait, no, I am familiar with this. This is an Image Comics series that's currently ongoing. Ice Cream Man. This is issue number 20, but this is the third printing of Ice Cream Man, issue number 20, and it looks like this cover was done in like the Dr. Seuss style, or Dr. Seuss, cartoon style, I guess. I'm not even sure how else to describe it. Maybe a real artist can help me describe it in the chat. Alec, I'm looking to you if you're still here. But pretty cool. Ice Cream Man, issue number 20, third printing. I don't know who did the cover exactly, but it's definitely has that kind of like Dr. Seuss feel to it to me. So maybe it's an homage of some sort, but pretty cool there. So that's really cool way to start an AOK. Then we also have a Star Comics issue. This is Thundercats, issue number 1. So Star Comics, of course, put out the Ewok books and stuff, which is what I'm most familiar with. So wait, I think we got some more info on this. Oh, are they hard to find? I don't know anything about them, dude. So please, if you guys know more about them, let me know. What's up, Super Russ 9000? Yeah, man, definitely very nice. So this Ice Cream Man, issue 20, third printing, Dr. Seuss style, was the first book in the AOK from Regie Collects, and then the second book was this Thundercats number 1, Star Comics, pretty sweet right there. Then the third book in the AOK is this this Miracle Man number 1, dude. Eclipse Comics, Miracle Man number 1. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever had it. Of course, this is a series by Alan Moore, so definitely happy to have that in the collection. That's really cool. And then this is a book that I actually AOK'd my personal copy to JP's Budget Collecting when I sent him that crazy AOK last year that included Batman 181, First Poison Ivy, Crisis on Infinite Earths 1, and also Crisis on Infinite Earths 7 and 8. So I sent him all those books for my collection, and I actually didn't have this in my collection anymore. And now it's here. It's back in the collection. So Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7, Death of Supergirl, classic George Perez, DC Comics goodness right here. So really actually super happy to have this back in the collection. So so these two books are freaking awesome, dude. This Thundercats book is really cool. Apparently these Dr. Seuss variants are hard to find, which I don't know a ton about Ice Cream Man, but yeah, I mean, I think that's really awesome of Regie. So shout out to Regie. I don't know if these books are from that 100K collection or just was in his PC or something. I don't know all the details, but this is what he had sent over to me as an AOK. So shout out to you, Regie. Proud to be a member of the Gibbon Gang over here, and supporting him on Patreon for quite some time. Of course, you guys are probably already all subbed to Regie, but if you're not, by some miracle, then the link to his channel is in the description below. So super cool AOK. What's going on? Gray Man in the house. Yeah, man, very cool AOK for sure by Regie. So shout out to him. Yeah, right. Definitely better than that Spider-Man boot boxes. Although this wasn't a mystery box that he was selling or anything. This was just free books that he sent my way. So so there you go. So I'll show that again at the end for anybody else who pops in here and is curious. But once again, thank you, Regie, for the AOK, brother. Really appreciate that. And congrats on all the success of your channel. I think he's up to 10,500 subscribers on YouTube, which is unreal that he's up that far so quickly. But frankly, it's deserving because of all the great content he does and all the effort he puts into it. And he's just a super smart guy in general. So So major props to him, and I'm thrilled for all the success he's having with his channel. So what's up, Magic Lasso in the house? Yeah, dude, Crisis 7, what a classic cover. Glad to get that book back in the PC. I gave it away to a buddy, and it came back in. So it's another, I guess, example of comic karma, if you believe in that kind of a thing. So I'm happy about that. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Reggie. So now getting into the low-key comic haul. I just got this stack right here, so I'm just going to go through it as quickly as possible. DS is like, trade him one of those books back for 45 more subs. You know, that's not a bad idea. I will discuss it with him. What's up, BTC Moon Guy? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, man. Just, you know, I'm just a casual content maker here, and out here in the YouTube comic community, trying to make my way through a competitive landscape. But hey, I'm happy that people are still watching these videos, if you can even call them videos. Anyway, so the first couple books here, they came in a prize win from my boy H, 36 Chambers Tattoo. He also threw in a sketch cover, AOK, which I don't have that right here, but I showed it off on the episode of Original Art Hour that Unruly Simeon was on. But these were the prize books. So this is a Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. This is the Marvel Collector Core variant. So I guess it's a Funko Pop variant. I mean, that kind of looks like a Funko Pop, right? Marvel Collector Core. I'm not super familiar with what the, you know, what are all the variants that fall under this, you know, line or whatever, but this one's pretty cool. Looks like a cool Doctor Strange Funko Pop. I'm not sure who the cover artist is either. I don't know if you guys can recognize that signature. But yeah. What's going on, Burke family? It's morphin' time. What's going on? Good to see you. So yeah, so that's a pretty cool one. And then another one was in there. It's a Black Panther Collector Core #1. This has got T'Challa and Captain America on it, and those kind of look like pop figures to me also. So I think that's probably what the theme of this set is, I'm guessing. But these were free books thrown in as a prize win from 36 Chambers. So it's not, I wasn't going after them. They just arrived because I won something while I was hanging out in his live chat. Burke is saying, okay, they are Funko covers. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so these next few are more, I guess, what you would call free books. These next two, they were thrown in, I think, by a seller when I bought something else. And they were both free comic book day, you know, free books or whatever. This first one is My Little Pony. Season 10 starts here, free comic book day. So you know, I'm gonna spend a lot of time making sure that this one is in tip-top shape so I can get it graded and signed by all the little ponies. And no, I have no idea what the hell this is. But hey, it was a freebie. It was a freebie. You know, it'll go into a short box somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Or if somebody else is a big My Little Pony fan, let me know. Because it was just an extra thrown in by like an eBay seller or maybe an Instagram seller. I don't even remember. Here's another one that they threw in, free comic book day, Usagi Yojimbo. This one's a little bit more in line with things that I'm a fan of. Love me some, you know, Usagi by way of the Turtles world. So there you go, Usagi Yojimbo, free comic book day 2020. Pony it out. Yeah, what's up, Free Key Lowy? So like this guy's channel name almost is the name of my video, Low Key Comic Call. Magic Lasso NYC make 2021 the year you become a brony. Is that like a fan term for My Little Pony? Because that's ridiculous. What's up, Funk Comics? What's up, Warlord? What's up, Seawood 19? All the homies rolling in. So we're on this little free comic book day section of this whole where people have thrown in some extras. Here's another extra somebody threw in a while ago. I think it may have been Anthony at Anthony's comic book art, like, because I picked up like an Archie page from him or something like a month ago or maybe 2 months ago. And he always throws in like a free book with every order. This one came out on Eclipse Comics. It's called Mr. Monster, and it's issue number 7. It's interesting on here. It says Best New Series 1986 Kirby Awards nominee. I know nothing about it. I was put out by the same publisher that put out Miracle Man #1, which was part of the Regie AOK that I unboxed at the front. But yeah, free book here. What's up, poor Mike in the house? Free books, can't complain. Pretty much all the books I've shown so far have been free books. So actually, literally all the books I've shown so far have been free books. Here's another free book. Yo, Cookie in the house, just a little podcast. Good to see you, brother. DS is saying he has a Mr. Monster issue with a Dave Stevens cover. Okay, well, I just got a little bit more interested in Mr. Monster. You'll have to shoot me an image of that or something at some point. That's cool. This one was a freebie, I think, by an eBay seller. And I have no clue about this title. It's from AC Comics. It's Super Babes issue number 3. So if you guys are aware of what this is, Super Babes number 3, you gotta have to let me know because I have no idea. But it is a comic that is now in my collection for some reason because somebody tossed it in with something else and it was a freebie. So a bunch of freebies going on right now here at the beginning of this haul. But now we're getting into some books I actually paid my hard money for. But they're not really anything crazy. Like I said, these next two. So I picked up 2 copies of Batgirl issue number 30. I picked up the A cover. Batgirl issue number 30. That's the A cover. And then I also picked up the B cover. So this is the Joshua Middleton cover, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the reason I picked up this random modern issue of Batgirl is because I own the page 1 splash original art by Paul Pelletier from this issue. So anytime I have original art in my collection, I always track down a hard copy or copies of the actual published example or the published book. So I can do a back and forth reference from the original art to the final published book. So in this case, Batgirl issue number 30, I own the splash page to the book, page 1. So I had to pick up the books to add to the collection. Middleton definitely does some fire covers. What's up, Jay Salsa in the house? DS, I think, is asking if this was Jerry Garcia. I wondered the same thing, dude. I was like, I mean, this I don't know. This cover just yells Grateful Dead vibes to me also when I look at it. But yeah, I don't think it's Jerry Garcia, but what are you gonna do? All right, next book. Here's another book I picked up because of an original art related project. This is Archie Giant Series magazines. Well, I don't really think they call it magazine anymore by this time in the run, but Archie Giant Series number 569. So on the inside of this, they did this puzzle, this word puzzle, promotional crossword puzzle page with Veronica on it, and I really liked how that page was laid out and how Veronica looked on it and everything. So I picked up the OA for it, and here's the book where that crossword puzzle was published. Betty and Veronica, Giant Series 569. So again, low key, nothing crazy here. This is another low key pickup that I would consider low key. It's a 90s sensational SheHulk book that's not a key. Sensational SheHulk issue number 51. This is another book where I have the OA. I have the page 1 title splash for this SheHulk story, so I had to pick up the actual book. I don't have the actual artwork nearby, DS, but I'll shoot you a pic later. I've shown it. I've shown all the art, all the books that I pick up because I have art on the inside. I've shown on like recent original art hour shows, but I'll shoot you the pic. What's up, Gorilla Todd in the house? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I love the colors on the She-Hulk. I just love this run in general. Big fan of 90s She-Hulk stuff. What's going on? What did I say? What's up to Jay Salsa? I think I did. What's up, guys? Good to see you guys here. So there's another low-key pickup. Next to more 90s stuff that I have art for. Jay Lee's, some of Jay Lee's early work was done on this title, Marvel Comics Presents. And these books always had these awesome Sam Keith covers. So this is Marvel Comics Presents issue number 90 and Marvel Comics Presents issue number 91. Both with pretty cool Wolvie, Sam Keith covers, but Jay Lee did the backup stories, which were centered around Beast's character for this particular portion of the run, and it was some of his earliest work in comics. So I own 2 pages from that run from Jay Lee, one from issue 90 and one from issue 91, so I had to grab both issues and add them to the PC. What's up? Craig69 isn't here. Magic Lasso had to return a sensational She-Hulk today. Ooh, that sucks. Water damage. That's not great. Yeah, no worries, brother. I know that you do your sale on Saturday night, and that's sort of the only time I've been able to do the show recently. So definitely Sam Keith is synonymous with Wolverine. Love his Wolvie. So moving on. This is another original art related comic pickup. I have the OA to this cover for this series on Zenescope, Irresistible #1. This is the cover B variant done by Sean Chen. So I own the OA to this cover, so I had to get the actual comic example. But what's also cool is that they used this cover for the trade paperback. So it was published twice. So it's a double whammy as far as being published. So it's pretty cool to have the OA, the actual variant, and then the trade paperback for this particular artwork by Sean Chen. And then super quickly, before I get to the slabs, I also picked up a trade for Once and Future. Just heard a lot of good things about this. So so I just wanted to read it, really. Kieran Gillen, fan of his writing. So I just heard enough good things about this series from people and just out there that it piqued my interest to want to, grab at least the first trade and see what it's all about, give it a spin. Hopefully I enjoy it as much as I hear people are enjoying it. And then I also got this hardcover, which is still in the plastic because I've read this book, I think 3 times. I've already read this book in the soft cover, but they put out a hardcover deluxe edition, so I wanted to make sure I actually had this in the collection and on the shelf, and that's the Mr. Miracle Deluxe Edition from the Tom King and Mitch Gerard's run, which was probably my single favorite comic book storyline or story of 2018, I think is when this book came out, originally in single issue form. So really good run. If you have not read it, I highly recommend it. It's totally worth your time. Whether you like Tom King or not for some of the other things he's done, which I know a lot of people don't, I find it hard to find much flaw to talk about in his Mr. Miracle run specifically. So that's just me. So let's get to the slabs now. Real quick, let's see who else was in here. I think I'm caught up. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. Oh yeah, there was one other book before we get to the 2 slabs. That's a Turtles book, and it's magazine size. So this is the I think this is the NYCC exclusive for The Last Ronin #1. So of course this book has gotten super popular, and all the last Ronin books in general, and of course all the Turtles books in general. I did pre-order the regular cover, the 1 in 10 cover, and maybe one of the other covers at some point in a 9/8 from Slab Heroes, but I still haven't gotten them. So I'm wondering when those allotments will hit the inventory over at Slab Heroes, so I could finally get my my slabs for Last Ronin #1. But this is my, I guess, NYCC exclusive, con exclusive variant for the Last Ronin #1. Yes, Turtle-tastic for sure. It's just a dope variant, and I have no clue what the aftermarket is like for these right now. I'm actually kind of curious if anybody knows, but I'll have to do some research on what the aftermarket looks like for some of these Last Ronin #1 exclusives and variants and such. But I think this one's pretty damn cool. Didn't get to go to New York Comic Con this year, obviously. We did the CBNYCC thing, which was fun, but but I was happy to be able to actually get this when it dropped, when ReedPop dropped the exclusives online. C. Woodard's definitely a fan of this and all the Turtles books, as we know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Really cool book, in my opinion. So, all right, so that's it. We're 27 minutes in, and we're going to get to the 2 slabs of the haul. The first slab is this badass book right here, Phoenix Resurrection: The Return of Jean Grey #1. This is the Jenny Frison variant, signed by Jenny Frison in a CBCS. This is a witnessed, not a verified. So witnessed Jenny Frison signature. Happened January of 2018, and it is their yellow label 9.8 white pages. Not on the new holder, obviously, but I love that Jenny Frison cover of Phoenix right there, and she signed that one, so it is with a witnessed signature. So happy to add this to my signature series slab collection, if you will. Yes, this is a droolerific modern Frison signed slab, so totally fits into my collecting. I would still consider it low key, but it's definitely an awesome pickup. I'm stoked to have it, and it's kind of just been sitting around here waiting for a haul video that was right to show it in. So here it is, Phoenix Resurrection: Return of Jean Grey #1, CBCS 9.8, not verified, witnessed Jenny Frison signature yellow label. And then the last slab, and the, I guess, final new book to show for the haul is this one. This is one of the books that my buddy JP's Budget Collecting recently got graded in like his last round of submissions. Unfortunately for him, he was shooting for, I think, 9.6 or higher for his collection, I guess, on this book. So it came back one grade lower, a 9.4, and because of that, he was looking to move it. So I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. Now, mind you, this all happened like a month ago, or maybe even 6 weeks ago, well prior to that Disney Investors Day thing and any of the more recent updates about this show for Disney Plus. And this character, but the book I'm talking about is all new Marvel Now .1, which is the first full appearance of the new Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. It's a Salvador LaRocca cover. So this one came back 9.4 white pages. So JP gave me a good deal, good price on it, fair price on it for what this book was going at a 9.4 about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, something like that. I don't know what this book is going for at a 9.4 now, if there's been a spike, since the Disney thing, or just organic growth at this grade in the marketplace. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but it's pretty cool to have the first full appearance of a major modern character like Kamala Khan. I don't know what my own plans are for this book just yet. It's not like I really collect Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel stuff for my PC. I may start. I don't know. I may flip this if the book grows in value, quickly at this grade range. I may hang on to it. I may just keep an eye out for where this book goes down the line, because there's just so many of these books that are considered, keys for Kamala Khan. I think Todd's talking about the Phoenix cover over there. Yeah, yep. But yeah, so Marvel Now, all new Marvel Now, 0.1, 9.4, first full appearance of Kamala Khan. So that's pretty much the whole. I'll do a quick recap here for everybody at the end right now. If you missed it at the top, I got a sweet AOK from Regie at Regie Collects. He sent me Ice Cream Man issue number 20, third printing, this Dr. Seuss style variant, which is pretty cool. And according to Alec, White Whale Comics, in the chat earlier, these Dr. Seuss variants are hard to find. I don't know a lot about the Ice Cream Man title, if I'm honest. What's up, Perry Comics in the house? Good to see you, brother. So that was in the AOK from Regie. Really, really cool. He also sent me this Thundercats number 1 in that AOK. Awesome. Thundercats. This Miracle Man number 1, Alan Moore goodness. Really, really awesome. Super cool of him. And then this Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7, Death of Supergirl, classic George Perez, DC, Copper Age, 80s goodness right here. What's up, TK's Batcave going on in the house? Queens, what's going on? So yeah, so that was the AOK from Regie right there, those 4 books. So that was awesome of him for sending those. Really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Regie for that. And then the other books, real quickly, I had this Betty and Veronica issue that was related to an original art pickup, or it was actually Archie Giant Series. I had this issue of Batgirl 30. That's the cover A. That's the cover B. Those were both related to an original art pickup. I got this Super Babes number 3. This was a freebie thrown in by, I think, an eBay seller. I have no idea what that book is about at all, but it was free. Yeah, definitely an awesome AOK of him. Really, really cool stuff. I really appreciate him sending that to me. Then I had this Mr. Monster number 7. This was a freebie thrown in a art order by Anthony's comic book art. Eclipse Comics, Mr. Monster, issue number 7. I had this Free Comic Book Day issue of Usagi Yojimbo thrown in as a freebie by another seller. Had this My Little Pony Free Comic Book Day book thrown in as a freebie by another seller. Had this Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme's Marvel Collector's Core Pop variant. That was part of a prize package from 36 Chambers. Also in that prize package was this Black Panther Collector Core number 1 Pops variant again. So those were both in the 36 Chambers prize win. Then I also picked up this 90s sensational She-Hulk issue number 51, where I own the original art to the splash page. So I had to pick that up, make it part of the PC. Same thing with the next few books, art-related books. Marvel Comics Presents issue number 90 and Marvel Comics Presents issue number 91, featuring some early interior art from Jay Lee, which were the pages I picked up. And then the cover to Irresistible number 1. This is the cover B by Sean Chen, where I also grabbed the trade paperback because they used the B cover for the trade paperback. So I own the OA to this cover, so I had to have the published examples in the collection. 2 more trades in the haul that I picked up were Once and Future, volume number 1. Just have heard a lot of good things about that, so wanted to check it out from a reading standpoint. And then I picked up the deluxe hardcover version of Tom King and Mitch Gerard's Mr. Miracle, which is a book I've read before and just really, really love. So wanted to get that deluxe hardcover for the shelf and see what kind of cool bonus materials might be in there. What's going on? Kenneth Bird in the house. Good to see you. And then the last part of the recap quickly are the two slabs. We have this Phoenix Resurrection, Return of Jean Grey, #1, 9.8 white pages, signed by Jenny Frison, witness signature in the CBCS yellow label, if you will, old holder, but still cool nonetheless. Maybe I'll get that reholdered to the new cases, which are awesome. If you missed my CBCS verified signature unboxing the other night, where I unboxed 12 slabs, that was really, really fun. And then last but not least, all new Marvel Now, .1, #1, 9.4 white pages, the first full appearance of the new Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Picked this up from JP's Budget Collecting. This was in one of his recent CGC submissions. Came back, I think, 1 grade lower than he was expecting. So I picked it up and snagged it from him at a really, really cheap price, at least good price, fair price. At least that's what I thought. So happy to pick this up, and I'm not quite sure what my plan is for that book just yet, but happy to have it for now in the collection, or potentially in the future inventory for sale. We'll see how that book moves in the marketplace. What's up, Sharon? Life with 2 YouTubers, catching me live. Just barely here. I'm about to hop off. What's up, Johnny Dakota? Good to see you. Thank you. He says, great key. So as far as my schedule on YouTube here, tomorrow night, we've got the 21st episode of Gotham City Chronicles, 9 o'clock Eastern on my channel. That, of course, always features myself and my co-host, JP's Budget Collecting. But tomorrow we have Comic Man Andy as well joining us. So that's tomorrow, Tuesday, December 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Comic Books NYC, where we'll be doing Gotham City Chronicles episode 21, and we are reading Batman by Brian K. Vaughan. So if you weren't aware, Batman, earlier on in Brian K. Vaughan's career, he wrote a couple issues of Batman, he wrote 1 issue of Detective Comics, he wrote a couple issues of Wonder Woman, and maybe some other one-shot. So he had some work for DC there earlier on in his career. So that's what we're going to be going over tomorrow on the show. And that's pretty much it. What's up, Kenny in the house? I just did the recap, brother, so hopefully you can catch the replay. Some cool books, some great AOK from Regie, honestly. So shout out to Regie for these sweet books right here, including a book that Kenny really digs, Miracle Man, right here. So some awesome books from Regie, as well as some OK books that I picked up, and some cool Slabity action as well here. So and there was a Turtles book in there as well, Last Ronin, NYCC exclusive, which I know the Two Brothers guys will dig right here. What's up, guys? Good to see you. So really, that's it, guys. That's the haul. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I've got Gotham City Chronicles tomorrow. I'll be appearing on George D. Runk Comics' brand new Top 10 show on Wednesday night, where he'll be showing his top Spider-Man books in his collection. I'll be showing my top Spider-Man books in my collection, and we'll be hanging out for an hour over on his channel. That'll be fun. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And it's Grogu time. There we go. All right. I had to do that. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't want to see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard the scammer had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merge. 6 figures, what's a gold? Now it's 9, no, I heard put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve, no time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt, that's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, I don't know bleed. Yeah, I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in.